Hey everyone and welcome. I'm back. I've been away for a while, and you'll never believe the reason why. I lost my voice. You may hear it in my voice a little bit now. Still, I'm a little tiny bit croaky still. I got the dreaded lurgy, the feared lurgy. No idea what it was, but I was rough for a couple of weeks, and as I said, I lost my voice. So I've not been able to scream from the rooftops on just how authoritarian and communist this whole country's descended within a very short period of time.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Now, you know my feeling on the riots that happened recently. I don't like seeing violence on our streets from any side. But the reaction is off the charts, isn't it? You got all the politicians saying that every single person that was there, whether you were involved or not, is a far-right, racist, homophobic thug that deserves long sentences in prison, even though the same authorities, the same politicians were quite happy to bend the knee to others and ask the questions that they need to learn from other communities. It's quick to jump on us though, aren't they? Now this is the Chief Constable for Merseyside Police, Serena Kennedy. And she has totally let the power go to her head. Have a listen to this. Absolute insanity.
What I would say to those people who think they've got away with being involved in the disorder on Tuesday or on Saturday, you absolutely haven't got away with it. We are coming for you. We've got hours of social media footage. We've got hours of CCTV footage. I've got officers working round the clock to identify who you are, where you live, where you work. We are.
Isn't it amazing the resources they pull together, you know, considering they're overstretched and they can't do anything, and this is the reason why they don't do shoplifting, burglaries, street robbery, knife crime, the list goes on. All of these things are because of resources being stretched. But all of a sudden, they've got teams and teams of officers scrolling through the internet and through video footage to catch every last one of you. Shocking, isn't it? So all of those, we can't do it because we don't got the resources, is an absolute lie. And the reason they won't do it is because they won't do it, not because they can't. Let's continue with this rubbish, shall we?
Are coming for you. We'll be coming you for the next few days. We'll be coming for you for the next few months. So you might get to next week. You might be sitting with a cup of tea thinking, phew, I've got away with it. Please let me reassure you, you haven't got away with it. We are coming for you. You will feel the full force of the law. I want to reassure the communities that we are absolutely able to cope with what's going on. We have got 8 PSUs here in Merseyside today. So what do I mean by a PSU? Each PSU has 1 inspector, 3 sergeants and 21 officers.
Have you seen the glee in her face when she's talking about hunting her own citizens? Have you seen the glee? Now, this isn't just everyone that was involved in the violence, because that's fair enough, law and order and all that. She's on about people that have mentioned it, or spoken about it, or had an opinion, or possibly speculated based on very little facts because they refused to release any. She's gleeful at the fact that she's able to come clubbing on your door.
That gives you the scale of the number of officers that we've got here able to respond, being supported by colleagues from across the northwest. So yes, we are equipped. Are the officers who are getting injured having an impact? Yes, it is, but we absolutely have sufficient resources to cope.
So there you go, folks. Obvious two-tier, isn't it? Obvious two-tier. Elon Musk is right. Two-tier care is making it so that one group is vying against another, because it's natural, isn't it, when one group gets better treatment than another, for resentment to form on the streets. But that's fine by them because they want us fighting each other, so we're not fighting them. And he wants all his political opponents put in jail by any means necessary. Now, I'd like to say, this is the lady, I'd like to say, are they cloning these people? Because either they are, or it's this man in drag. And tell me that's not the same person with a different hat on. I rest my case. Let me know what you think. Stay sane, everyone. It's going mental, innit? Be careful, everyone. Watch what you're saying, because they're looking for excuses to put as many people in prison as possible, even though we haven't got the spaces, or we're supposed to have not had the spaces. All of a sudden we have. We're supposed to not have resources for the police. All of a sudden we have. It's amazing, isn't it, how all of a sudden suddenly becomes a thing. See you on the next one.